we've seen both Wicked movies, and some of these characters are very messy. So you know what? We're going to go from worst to best. So the messiest is going to be on top. Right. And I got a little doc here, and Katrina and I are just going to put two characters together, and we're going to be like, who is the worst of these two? And then have a final ranking of who sucks the most, because we did Boq sucks. And we had a lot of people being like, well, Nessarose did this, Glinda did this. Yeah, they suck too. Like, we love them. Just, again, we love Wicked. They are messy. These are messy characters. And don't even get me started on the book versions.
This is like my Real Housewives, except it's Wicked.
Yes, we love a messy bit. We love a messy witch, I should say. Oh, there we go.
I like that.
Yeah. So first we have Boq and Dr. Dilliman. I think this right now, Boq.
This is a no-brainer. Like Dr. Dilliman is hardly messy at all, and that's saying a lot because Boq is up against a goat. So it's Boq. It's Boq by a mile.
Okay. Next, we have the wizard. Does he go above or below Boq?
The wizard, gosh, he is kind of messy though. He went in and slept with a married woman and fathered a child and then all the stuff with the fascism.
I mean that's a big one.
But here's the thing. So just to specify, we are ranking based on messiness or badness.
Let's do badness.
Okay, because messiness would change this a lot. Okay, so badness, obviously, the wizard is the worst. He's the baddest. He's the evilest.
Okay. And you know what? Let's do Elphaba next.
Elphaba would be... She's not bad. I mean, again, if we were doing messy, her place would probably be a little different at the end. But obviously, I would put her right above Dr. Dilliman. Because in my mind, Dr. Dilliman didn't do anything wrong.
He was just trying to teach a class. He couldn't pronounce Linda.
At no point
his worst crime.
Yeah. Yeah. At no point in the musical was he a bad guy.
No.
That's it.
Okay, Nessarose.
Oh man, right under the wizard.
Before Boq? Yeah, no, because she does it to all the munchkins.
Yeah.
She stops it. She does a travel ban for all. She does a freaking travel ban.
The wizard is a fascist dictator, and so is Nessa. Nope, she's right under the wizard, dude.
We got Madame Morrible.
I would put her right under Nessarose. And I would only say, I'm only saying that. And you can. I'm open to your argument.
I might fight you.
I would put her right under Nessarose just because I just think Nessarose is a little bit worse. You know, at the very least, here's the thing: Morrible. She stands by her horribleness. She has. What is the word I'm looking
her for that?
I respect her for sticking to her guns about how awful she is. She never pretends that she's not a terrible human. Nessarose thinks that she and everything she's doing is good and right. Not once does Nessarose think that she is making the wrong decision or that it's anything is her fault, really. So I would put Morrible just below her.
I would argue that Madame Morrible is maybe even above the wizard because she feels like she's more the brains of the situation, at least in the movies.
Okay.
And also, she's like, oh, I'm going to put a house on this kid. Nessarose has the excuse of still being young and pushed into her father just... had a heart attack because her sister was evil, So, and we know why Nessarose sucks. It's because of the way she was raised.
Mm-hmm.
But Madame Morrible, she's had decades on her own to be an adult.
That's
to
true.
Know better.
No, you're right. Okay, yeah. I would put Morrible above absolutely.
Okay. Now we got Fiyero.
Fiyero. Okay. He's really, honestly, I don't know. I put him just between Boq and Elphaba. Because I think he's just slightly a worse person than Elphaba when he meets her.
Yeah. And he doesn't really do the worst thing he does, I will say, is actually, I don't know. I don't know what his relationship with Glinda is really like. Because he didn't get engaged to her on his own accord. He's just thrown into this engagement. And yeah, he does leave her at the altar. We're talking just in the movie, because it gets kind of complicated if we go book and musical and stuff like that. But that really sucks. But when Glinda asked him at the beginning, she's like, "Oh, are you happy?" She's like, "Well, if it makes you happy."
Yeah. I mean, Fiyero. I said this before in our video about Fiyero and Elphaba's relationship being fixed in the movie, but Fiyero does care about. Fiyero does care about Glinda. He does care about Elphaba. He does care about Boq and Nessarose. He actually does care about these people around him, and so I don't know. Like, that's part of why he says, like, if it'll make you happy, I'll do it, because that's he Fiyero doesn't mince words. Like, he means what he says. He's not smart. he when it comes out of his mouth, that's what he means. And so, like, he genuinely cares for Glinda, and so that's why I would put him just above Elphaba, because he's not a bad, like, these last three people are not especially bad people. They just Fiyero and Elphaba maybe do one or two things that aren't like great. A+ standard. Ooh, amazing, glittery person, like, whatever. They're human.
I would say that maybe Fiyero is even going along with the engagement to Glinda because it was ordered by the wizard, and he wants to still be in charge of the guards, so he can make sure Elphaba doesn't get, like,
And I mean, he doesn't want to, like, publicly embarrass Glinda or anything, Yeah. Like, I don't know.
It's not great. Okay. And last but not least, we have, look, it's Glinda.
Man, this is tough, because I don't know whether to put her above or below Boq.
Me too. Like, that's what I was thinking too.
That's really, I mean, I don't know.
Because the thing is, also with Boq, her and Boq are, like, the lack of action.
Yeah.
Is
it's hard. And she's genuinely, like, a meanie at first. Like, she isn't.
Yeah.
She's kind of a bully, honestly. But I don't know that I would put her above Boq. Like, I just don't. I feel like there's just a little more. I don't know. I don't know why I see Boq as slightly more sinister. Like, he gives off those, like, nice guy vibes, and to me, that's more evil.
Ethan Slater really slayed.
He slayed it
when he became the Tin Man, because he scared me.
He's very scary. Yeah, like,
he did a great job.
The whole nice guy act at the beginning, where it was just like, oh, well, I'll just go along with it because I'm nice, like, with the whole Nessarose thing, and continuously trying to, like, win Glinda over. Like, again, my argument is that Boq was only part of that friend group so that he could be close to Glinda. That's it. Like,
I agree.
He had no interest in anyone else in that friend group in the movies. In the book, he was Elphaba's childhood friend. Very, very different. But in the movies, Boq, I just feel like he is worse than Glinda because he never gets better.
That is true. That's true.
As she gets better, and eventually she makes a choice to be better, and Boq doesn't.
I think you're right. Okay, let's look at this list. Now I'm thinking maybe, like, I don't want to blame the woman for being the worst in Oz.
I'm sorry, Nessarose. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt you and talk over you like this, but she put a travel ban on the Munchkins.
No. I'm talking about Madame Morrible and the wizard.
Well,
The thing is, the wizard did send Dorothy, a child, to kill Elphaba.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's not great in that regards either.
Yeah.
And we
that's
don't
it's a
know
tough
how
one.
this started.
Yeah.
You know?
So here's the thing I would say about Morrible is that she, and very much like the wizard, she is an opportunist. You notice how she has like 4 job titles across the 2 movies.
Yeah, she's a professor, press secretary,
Yeah, like
sorcerer or
yeah,
something.
like she's got like 3 or 4 jobs in the movie, and that's because she knows how to pivot to serve her own devices and wants. And the wizard is very much like that too. So man, I don't know who's worse.
I feel like in the movie version, it's Madame
Mhm.
Morrible because we see so
Mhm.
much more of her. And we
Yeah.
see more of her like kind of pulling the strings
Mhm.
than we did in the stage show.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it's also Michelle Yao just gives this performance of like
She's
she's
incredible.
good.
She's so good at being bad. Like
No.
I love her.
I was watching the NBC special,
Mhm.
and they had a behind the scene thing of when Madame Morrible like yells at Glinda, like
Mhm.
she scared Ariana so bad, like her contact popped out.
Yeah.
Like she was like, ah.
Oh, yeah, she's great. I love her. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
like,
know, man. I feel I completely get what you're saying, where you like you feel
oh,
wrong putting the woman above the wizard, but like I feel like
I have this theory after rewatching part 1 is
mm,
when Dr. Dillamon sees like on the board, it's like, oh, animals should be seen, not heard, right? And then the next scene is Elphaba being trained by Madame Morrible, and Madame Morrible uses that as like fuel to engage Elphaba's emotions. So I think
mm,
Madame Morrible wrote that on the board. So she's also
ooh,
like animalist too.
yeah, that's a really good theory. I mean, I wish we got a little bit more, like with all of those added scenes, I wish we got a little bit more of like where the wizard and Madame Morrible started. Because like the implied thing that comes through is that the wizard was a carny in like Omaha or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he like blows in one day, probably that's the other thing. Like he blew in on a hot air balloon. How did that hot air balloon get here? And what did he blow in on? Who took him here?
Doesn't he say it's a storm, just like Dorothy? And
So
I don't know if that's in the books or what. That might be in the
yeah,
movie in the 1939. We recently watched Oz the Great and Powerful, and it was a storm. But
right.
that movie is definitely not anywhere near canon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will
so
say that because he came in and he was like a little potion salesman for a minute, right? And
yeah,
so my theory is that like one, Morrible was the cause of that storm that blew him in. Two, they met each other and found that they could create a partnership that was beneficial to the 2 of them.
yeah.
So I don't
And well,
know.
yeah, she's the one with magic,
Yeah.
any kind of magic. So yeah, maybe I would love if she was like the mastermind behind it all, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're keeping this. Okay,
That's our
so
ranking.
from least to worst, we got Dr. Dillman, the
An
goat.
angel.
Yes, Elphaba, also an angel who is perfect. Fiyero, Glinda
Mm-hmm.
is like right near the middle. We
Right.
got Boq.
Boq.
Then we have Nessarose.
Yep.
You should have stood up for your sister at least once, Nessarose.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
wizard,
Of course.
because at least he seems sad when he realizes that Elphaba's his kid.
Yes.
We'll give
Yeah.
him that.
I'll give him
He
that.
has,
He's still awful, but
yeah, he still sucks. I guess he feels
I get
something.
a hint of remorse, right?
Yes, just
And
tiny.
that is what Morrible's missing. Like
Yes,
there's no remorse.
there's nothing. There's nothing but yeah, and she's so manipulative too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so that's our final list. Let us know if you agree, disagree.
Yes. Let us know in the
Who do you
comments.
think's the worst? Who do you think's the messiest? Because that's a whole other list.
That's completely different ranking for me.
Yeah, because Madame Marble it's terrible and evil, but she ain't messy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching. And thanks everyone for watching our Wicked content. We've been having so much fun just going over these movies and the musical. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.